So there are two pulleys, okay na? And the block will be somewhere here, something like this. Symmetry, symmetry is there. This is another block, and what is the mass is 2m. Middle one block is all are m only. This is m, and m. Okay. And this is the roof. Now what is the length came down? It came down by length, let us say that y distance came down, okay na? And this is the length L, which is constant, and it is making angle theta. Then this also will make an angle theta because of symmetry. Just I am giving all the values so that you can try for this, okay na? So then what is the height raised? Initially at some height, what is the height raised? How much height it will rise? This block will rise. Even this block or this block, anything is same only. What is the height raised by the block? Because as the middle block is coming down, these blocks will go up, will rise. So what is the height raised? What is the initial length of the segment? Initial length of the segment is L. Now the length of the segment is more than L, no? This, let us say that L dash. Then what is height raised? Height raised, I can write down L dash minus L. Am I right? That is the change in string length. As the change in string length, whatever be the length of the string changed, length of the string increased, that much height will be increased by this object. So what is the L dash value? How to find out L dash value? L dash value you can write down in terms of L. Okay na? So this is theta, so I can write down sin theta. Sin theta is equal to L by, I can write down L dash, then L dash is equal to L cosecant theta, L by sin theta. You can write down L by sin theta also, your choice. Then what is the height raised? Height raised is equal to L cosecant theta only I am writing. Okay, let us see whichever, I don't know which one is easy. L cosecant theta minus L will be the h. So why I am finding the h? Because as it is coming down, what happens to its potential energy? Potential energy decreases. But as they are going up, what happens to potential energy? Increases. Okay na? So there in the system some potential energy change is there. So obviously as objects are coming down, these objects are going up, means potential energy of the system decreases, then kinetic energy of the system will increase. Okay na? So now let us go with the kinetic energy, not downward direction, it is in upward direction. Okay. So let us say that this is having the velocity v downward, okay na? And these are the having the velocities v dash upward. V dash upward. Then what is the relation? If this is v dash upward, then this angle is how much? Theta. Then I can write down v cos theta should be equal to v dash. Constant. See, the component is v cos theta. So v cos theta will be equal to v dash. So then only every point of the string will have the same velocity. So I am just using the velocity constraint. Okay. Got it clear? So whatever is required, I am writing every value over here. Now let us go with that. So I can write down decrease in potential energy. Decrease in potential energy of the system is equal to increase in kinetic energy of the system. Decrease in potential energy of the system is equal to increase in kinetic energy of the system. What is the decrease in potential energy value? Decrease in potential energy, obviously decrease should be more than increase. So this block is coming down by y distance, so mgy minus 2 times of m into g into h, because this height is increasing, even this height also increasing, is equal to increase in kinetic energy. I can write down 2 times of half m into v dash square, because these two blocks are having the v dash velocity, plus half into m into what I can write down, v square. Okay na? Clear? So now I'll get velocity. Why I'm finding the velocity? If I derive, I'll get acceleration. If I derive this, I'll get an acceleration. Okay na? Then m value will cancel out everywhere. So g into y minus 2h is equal to, this is v dash square plus v square by 2. Okay na? So everything I can convert in terms of v. Everything I can convert into v terms. Now in the place of v dash I can write down v cos theta. So this is v square cos square theta plus v square by 2. Okay na? So h value also you can write down L cosecant theta L again. So then everything will come in terms of y. Okay na? So then g into y minus 2h. H value is L into, what is the h value? L into cosecant theta minus 1. So I can write down this as, if you want you can take the 2 times 2g into y value. Y value is what? Y value is y only, no need to change. So dy by dt will give you y. So y value minus 2 into L into cosecant theta minus 1 is equal to 2 cos square theta plus 1 into v square. Multiply the 2. So that v square term I got. So finally I can write down v square into 2 cos square theta plus 1. I remember till here. Even I got 2g also remember. Y minus 2l into cosecant theta minus 1. 2l into cosecant theta minus 1. Okay na? But at what time, at what place they are asking? At makes a right angle. Strings of the chords between the two, angle between these two chords is right angle, means 90. Then theta value goes to 45. Theta value goes to 45. So I am writing the theta value 45. Then I can find out at least v value. 45. Then 1 by 2 cos 45 square. 1 by root 2 whole square plus 1 is equal to 2g into y minus 2l into, this is cosecant 45 root 2 minus 1. Then this is v square is equal to 2g into y value also you can find out. What the y value will become? If this is 45, y value is nothing but L. If theta is equal to 45 degree, okay, so y value will become L only, na? See once, these two sides should be same in the triangle. So y value is equal to L, so this is L minus 2L into root 2 minus 1. So then finally v square, this is 2v square. 2v square, this is 2v square, 2z, 2 cancel out. So then v square is equal to, so maybe a little lengthy you feel. This is L minus 2L root 2, L you can take out, otherwise this is how much you will get, 2 minus 2 root 2 and 3 minus 2 root 2. This is the v value. Let us see where we can apply this. Somewhere may be useful because we are going to derivate, no, that's why. Now this is the velocity as a function of y or as a function of theta. As a function of y or theta, this is the velocity, am I right? So then what is the, if I am doing the derivative, I will get acceleration. Derivate this and find the acceleration value. Little, maybe you will get another 4 or 5 steps. Okay, then you can solve the question. That is the easiest manner to do it. Y is equal to, you can write down y and theta relation, L theta. Tan theta is equal to L by v, L by y. Tan theta value you can write down L by y. Okay na? Tan theta is equal to L by y. So y is equal to L cot theta. So y value is equal to L cot theta also you can write down. Okay, so then I am solving here only. Okay, v square is equal to 2 cos square theta plus 1 is equal to 2g into, this is L cot theta y value, minus of 2L into cosecant theta minus 1. Now derivate it, then v square derivative 2v into v derivative dv by dt, acceleration. Okay na? So derivative of this into 2 cos square theta plus 1 plus v square as it is, 2 cos square theta derivative 4 cos theta into minus sin theta. Okay, I am doing the derivative value. See, v square term is there. We can apply the v square term. is equal to 2g into, now derivate with respect into dt by dt also there. And 2z into L also you can take it out actually. You take the L out, then cot theta derivative minus cosecant square theta, okay na, minus of 2 into cosecant theta minus cosecant theta cot theta, one derivative is 0 into dt by dt. So then 2g L into, this is completely negative term, so you can take minus. So cosecant square theta plus 2 cosecant theta cos theta cot theta. So I am keeping as it is because theta is 45. At theta 45 we need to identify. Now what is the d theta by dt? D theta by dt value I want to find out. For that we can use the velocity logic. So which is y value I can apply, which is L cot theta, y is equal to. Now what is the dy by dt stands for? Dy by dt stands for L cosecant square theta minus d theta by dt. Okay na? So what is the dy by dt is nothing but velocity minus L cosecant square theta d theta by dt. Okay na? So finally what is the d theta by dt value I can write down? Minus v by L cosecant square theta. So maybe looks like little lengthy, but physics is less, mathematics is more. So you need to understand that constraint and energy conservation. See, this is the one thing. Sometimes physics questions will become more tough because of mathematics involved in it. Okay, or lengthy. Now d theta by dt value you have to write down here. So what is the expression will become? So now this entire expression, this is total expression I am writing here now. 2v into a into 2 cos square theta plus 1 plus v square into v square minus v square into 4v square into, okay, let me do it, minus 4 v square into sin theta cos theta as it is, or else sin 2 theta also you can write down, it doesn't matter. In the place of d theta by dt minus v by L cosecant square theta, okay na, is equal to minus of 2gl into something is there into d theta by dt. D theta by dt is also negative and negative cancel out. So 2gl into this is cosecant square theta plus 2 cosecant theta cot theta. Actually if you keep theta value 45 now everything goes off, don't worry. V by L cosecant square theta. Now cancel everything, cancel whatever is possible. Okay na? See, first of all v will cancel out in every term, v cancel out, v cancel out, v cancel out, here L cancel out. Then theta is 45. If theta is 45, then cosecant square theta, cos square theta will become 1 by 2. So this value will become 2. Okay na? So I am simplifying everything. This value will become 2 and this is 2a, so it will become 4a. Minus of minus plus into here v square term is there. Okay na? V square term is kept. 4 into v square. V square into sin theta cos theta by cosecant square theta. So what is the value will become? 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2 and 2. Cancel out. Sin cube theta into cos theta you will get. Sin cube theta into cos theta, no, you will get. Sin cube theta into cos theta. Then it is how much? 1 by 4 is equal to 2g into, because in terms of g only require, cosecant square theta is nothing but 2 plus cosecant theta into cot theta 1, 2 into cosecant theta, 2 root 2, okay. Yes, by cosecant square theta 2. So 4 and 4 cancel out. Even 2 and 2 also cancel out. So finally what is the value you are getting? 4a plus v square is equal to g into 2 plus 2 root 2. Okay. So I think somewhere we got mistake. Okay, so check the numericals because it is involved in so many values, no, that's why. See, here actually minus of minus plus, I have taken minus out, it should be minus. Okay, now as this is minus, this should be minus again, and this is the minus, that's what I am thinking. So finally we got the mistake. Okay, this will be minus 2 root 2. Okay, so this is L term is not there. L term also will be there, I think so. dt by dt, L is cancelling out. V square is G into L term is there. L is also not cancel, should not cancel out. Somewhere L is getting cancelled. So if L is not cancelling out, these two terms will cancel out, that's why. You will get G only. So here L term should be there. Verify once. I am not getting L term here. I think L should cancel out somewhere. Why it is there? Okay, let me check in this expression. Why we value getting L? Yeah. Here L is there, no? I didn't take this L. Minus 4 v square sin square by L. So this is v square by L. So this is v square by L term will be there. So L will cancel out. Then 4a is 4a plus g into 3 minus 2 root 2 is equal to, okay, g into 2 minus 2 root 2. Okay, na? So g into 2 minus 2 root 2 will cancel out. Then this is 2g, this is 3z. Then this value will become 4a is equal to minus g will get. So what the acceleration value will get? Minus g by 4.